IBS stands for irritable bowel syndrome. It's called a syndrome, it's not a disease. Common symptoms include bloating, gas, constipation, diarrhea, stomach pain, cramping, feeling like you need to go to the bathroom a lot. Many people with IBS have normal blood tests, normal scans, and sometimes doctors don't even know that they have IBS because a lot of doctors are not really taught about gut health, unfortunately. Now, leaky gut is described as the term leaky gut, which basically means that there is intestinal permeability, that pathogens are able to go past the barrier, the gut lining barrier, and into the bloodstream and cause side effects in your body. And this is not good because that means that your gut lining in your intestines are so thin because it's so inflamed, depending on what you've been doing to your body, what you've been eating over the years, that the lining just becomes thinner and thinner and thinner because it's so inflamed that pathogens now from foods that were able to be defended against your body, that your body was able to defend itself against, now are able to go through the barrier and into the bloodstream and affect your body and affect you, which means that your immune system is easily attacked by many of these pathogens, which weakens your immune system and you're more susceptible to getting sick, which happened to me. I knew later on that when my health coach told me that I had leaky gut is because I told him, I get sick, I get a cold every 2 months and I don't know why. And he's like, I think you have gut issues. I think you have leaky gut. You need to seal it. And I'm like, oh, what does that mean? And he explained it to me. And it's basically just your gut lining is thinner and thinner because it's so inflamed that your body isn't able to defend itself against the pathogens because your gut lining is so thin and it's not thick, it's not built, it's not repaired. And this has happened to me over the years. It didn't happen to me overnight. And so that's something for you to know, is that IBS is different from leaky gut. Leaky gut is about the gut lining, the intestinal barrier, becoming inflamed and becoming thinner so that the bad guys from foods like pathogens and bad bacteria are able to get past the barrier and into the bloodstream. That's leaky gut, when there's holes in the foundation. Okay, IBS is when like the bad colonies, the bad bacteria in your gut is overtaking the good colonies in your gut. That's IBS. And I had both. But leaky gut was worse because I was getting sick every 2 months. Okay, you don't want that. Avoid being me from before, okay? And people are like, are you sure you can have both? Yes, you can have both. But I would prefer to have IBS over leaky gut because leaky gut takes more time to heal. IBS is more manageable to stop it, and leaky gut just takes time because now it has to do with healing the skin. The intestinal barrier is the skin, but IBS is more about there's just a broken system in your gut where the digestive system is not processing foods very well. Okay, and that has to do with the germs, with the microbiome, rather than the literal skin of the gut lining. Okay, so why does food matter when it comes to these two different things in your gut? There are certain foods that keep your gut really irritated, and these foods can cause more issues to either of these things going on in your gut. Okay, and I want you to understand that foods play such an important role in your life for all the things going on in your body because your body can't function without food. Like exercise is great, getting sunlight is great, hanging out with friends and getting your social life together is great, but there is nothing like it compared to food. Food is the foundation. So you really need to consider what you're eating every day. Okay, if you're eating a lot of different kinds of foods and you don't know which one's affecting you, isolate each food. Make sure that when you eat meat, it's just meat. Make sure that when you eat vegetables, it's just vegetables, a specific kind of vegetable like kale. Make sure when you eat a smoothie that it's just a very simple kind of smoothie, like with raw milk and some honey, okay, and protein powder. That's fine. But just isolate foods to see which one reacts to your gut more or less than the other, and keep the ones that are good for your gut, take out the ones that are bad, okay? And I would start with meat because I do promote the carnivore diet here because I think it's amazing and it helps to heal people's guts tremendously. So please, please, please add meat to your life and see how you feel eating a piece of steak and nothing else, and see how your IBS feels after that, and see how your leaky gut feels after that. And you can tell by Is there a decrease in bloating? Do you feel like you're not tired anymore? Do you feel like you can think better? Do you feel like you can sleep better? Do you feel still tired? Do you feel like you're groggy still? Do you get sneezes here and there when you eat a piece of meat or a piece of vegetable? These are questions to ask as you keep playing around with different kinds of foods, of which one does well for you and which one does not do well for you. All right, guys, so I hope this video helped. And if you are someone that struggles with your gut, with IBS or leaky gut or both, or if you don't even know which one fits with your gut issues, then please reach out to me. You can always place a comment down below or shoot me a message. My email is in my profile on YouTube. Now, if you're someone that struggles with their gut issues and you don't know who to turn to and you don't know what to do in order to stop all the negative issues in your body, like bloating, foggy brain, sleepless nights, cramping, and just not feeling good overall, I specifically created a free video guide just for you about the 7 mistakes that you are committing to not heal your gut. I placed it down below in the description box, and I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.